Hello, I am Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing the process to create this layout titled Jolly Holiday using Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Dear Santa collection. I start this layout by selecting the papers I'll be using in the background. I had an idea first, but then I moved to another. This paper is like a patchwork. It's beautiful with different pattern papers there with different designs. All those designs are part of the collection individually, but I'm going to use this patch paper because it is going to make my life easier. I'm trying to save the stitching in the papers. I like the look of it, so instead of having a full 12 inches piece of paper, I cut it smaller to leave some white space on the left side. Now I'm using a piece of the black paper. It has some words that says Merry and Bright all over it. I cut two pieces 3 inches high to add them on the top and bottom to give the impression that it is fully covered with the black paper. And now I'm fixing the gap by adding the paper on top of it. I'm just aligning the paper right now to be sure that it is in the edge. I use a chipboard frame from the collection and two 3x4 photos of my daughter. She was going to a school activity and she was dressed for the dance that she will be part of. Now I'm going to add little pieces of the ribbon on the sides of the frame because I want to embellish on those areas, so I'm using the ribbon to give it the impression that it is like with some mixed media on it. But as you can see, those ribbons make my life easier. They are a great addition to the project without adding any mess of paint or water, just by rubbing the piece you want to use. I'm also adding a piece on the top. This piece has some numbers because I want to add an embellishment in that corner, because I have no reason, just because it was so pretty I want to add it to the layout. So I found this spot there to have it. For the title, I'm using the foam stickers from the collection. This is a die cut. It is a cluster. As you can see, this collection is amazing. A lot of products that make your life easier. They give the impression that you made a lot of work there. You had a lot of work, but the truth is you only use one piece of die cut in the top and some ribbon. The Santa in the top corner is also a die cut from those cluster die cuts, and I'm adding some more stickers and die cuts to create a little cluster there. I'm adding some leaves, and now I'm adding a bird with the word joy on top of the frame. I'm opening the hole in this tag to add some thread there. And on the top area I use foam tape to give some dimension to this tag. I always like to add a little bit of glue to the knot so it never get loose in the layout. I'm cutting pieces of this ribbon to add around the cluster to fill those gaps that I had right now, white gaps, to connect the cluster with the title. This is like a stamp, postage stamp. I'm using those circles to continue with the circle vibe that we have in the Santa on the top, also in the cluster on the top with the tag that there is a circle. So I'm adding a circle there with the stamp. If you haven't used Robons, you must give them a try. These Robons from Simple Stories are high quality and easy to add them to the projects. I cut this candy cane die cut to add it on the corner to be able to save the ribbon area of the die cut. And now I'm using the sticker book from the collection. These stickers are very thin and I prefer to add them to a piece of cardstock to make them harder, like a die cut piece. And this way I can manage them easily when I don't want to add them directly to the page, because I want to use foam tape here. So I add them to the white cardstock and cut around. And I'm using my Crop-A-Dile. It's a little old. This was the first version of the Crop-A-Dile from I can't remember what year. And I'm cutting a little hole to the ornament to be able to add this gold thread to the back and then to the back of the layout. I'm arranging the ornaments where I want them. For the thread, I use like glue dots to save the thread on the ornament, but in the back of the layout I use the regular gift wrapping tape to secure the thread on the back. I'm adding the thread and then I'm adding pieces of foam tape. Just to give it a nice look there. Those ornaments are so cute. Here you can see that I use the gift wrapping tape to secure the thread on the back. Now they are in place. I'm going to add a few enamel dots to finish this layout. Thank you so much for staying with me during this video. I hope you like and enjoy this layout. If this is the case, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more inspiration. If you want to see photos, you can visit my blog or social media. All the links are in the description box. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. And don't miss the photos I'll be sharing now. Thank you. Bye.